All right. Hello, everybody. Benedictatorr here. Ready to run some Bioshock for you. Let me get back to the main menu here. All right. We'll go ahead and get everything loaded up here. The run doesn't start till I start moving. So you don't have to get ready to start the timer quite yet. I'll give you a countdown to when we're gonna do that. But yeah, hello everybody. I'm Benedictatorr. Before we get started, I guess I just want to say thank you very much for allowing me the opportunity to show off my run here. Bioshock's a fun run, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So we'll have a little bit of an intro here. We'll be moving for about like 40 seconds, and then we'll have like a 3.5 minute cutscene right at the beginning, so I can do a lot of my intro stuff. Not that I have a whole lot of intro stuff, but I got a shout out or two that I want to get out of the way. But we'll do that as the little intro cutscene is going here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. We'll go ahead and give you a little countdown. Like I say, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So this first level is just like the plane crash level, and it consists of one single trick. So, and it's like maybe like the easiest trick that we do in the run. So hopefully I don't mess it up, right? Like I shouldn't, but it happens every once in a while, and then you have like sort of you have the intro cutscene of shame if you mess up the first trick. So we'll see what we got going on here. But yeah, otherwise, hello everybody. I'm glad to be showing off this run, and hopefully it's clean enough. Hopefully it's not too bad. So during this little part we enter, it's very dark, but if you look closely, you can sort of see in the background a little area that we're aiming for. We're gonna run down here. We're gonna get ready for our first little trick here. Right here, we're gonna hop out of this bathysphere. We got it. We're good. We're riding on top of the bathysphere. That's all that matters here. Okay, so yeah. While this little intro cutscene, like I said, we got about 3.5 minutes of cutscenes. I'll go ahead and do some shoutouts. First of all, we'll give a shout out to Glermo. He definitely deserves a shout out for getting for being the world record in the any percent Bioshock category, which is what we're running today. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and do another couple shout outs to KPC Zombie. He's a good Bioshock speedrunner, and he's taught me a lot of the tricks. He's a really good asset for any new runners. He's pretty willing to help people who want to learn how to run the game. He's a cool dude. As well as Waffles and Toasted Mildly, who are usually they don't so much do the Bioshock. They do the Bioshock any infinite runs, but I've been chatting with those folks a lot recently. Some other good speedrunners, and there's a whole handful of good Bioshock runners. I'm not even scratching the surface here. There's a lot of good runners in that community, and Bioshock is a good speed run. Like it's got a friendly learning curve, so it's good for like new players. So if anybody's looking for a new run to do, Bioshock Infinite's not, or Bioshock and Bioshock Infinite, all the Bioshock games are fairly friendly learning curve games. They're good ones.
Well, you mentioned that. Do we have time for a quick relevant donation?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Well, we've received €10 from Official Waffles,
Hey!
who says, a Bioshock game being run for charity means it's practically mandatory for me to donate. €10 now, and an extra 15 if you would kindly get yourself a new personal best.
Oh my god. We'll see, the pressure's on. So this is one of my, I run a handful of games here. And Bioshock any percent is like the first category I ran. So my personal best here isn't terrible. We'll see what we can do, man. We'll see what we can do. My PB is not bad in this, so it's gonna be hard for me to beat this, but we'll see. I'll do what I can. Yeah, and also, hello Off. Definitely awesome to see Waffles donating to the charities. One of the other Bioshock runners. Obviously, I just gave him a shout out. Obviously, but yeah, he's good people. It's part of my Dungeons and Dragons group too. So we run like that. We get all nerdy. All right, here we go. Everybody cheer on Johnny. Here's John on the right. The Spice is on the left. Johnny's on the right. I believe in Johnny. I'm always cheering for Johnny. I believe he can do it. He's gonna make it this time. He's gonna live. I feel it in my bone. Oh nope, never mind. All right. Well, that was short lived. Johnny, once again, doesn't quite make it. The Splicer gets the better of him. What can you do? Is it someone new? Fun fact, in Bioshock Infinite, one of the first NPCs you run into also says that line, is it someone new? So in Bioshock Infinite, they added that as kind of like a throwback to the original Bioshock. Just, it's neat, right? It's neat. Why not? That's cool. Also, this was, I always forget, I think it was Tokigno, another Bioshock runner, who showed me this little bug, and it doesn't help you in the speedrun at all, but it's just neat, and I'll show you guys, so it doesn't lose any time, but it's cool. We'll pick up our radio here. So that spider splicer, if you were watching, was just beating the crap up out of our bathysphere, right? Tore all those holes in our bathysphere right there, all those exposed wires. She jumped down there on the red carpet and kind of disappeared. However, there's this weird bug where she still shows up right there. You can see her on top of the bathysphere, and then she just disappears. How neat. How neat. That's all. Like I say, it doesn't do anything for the run itself, but it's just a cool thing. Another cool thing is this magical floaty piece of paper that just levitates in the air for no reason. I just wanted to share that with you guys as well. Otherwise, let's keep going. We got a little bit of a timer here before it's going to let us move forward. Alright, here we go. And we're going to grab this, not a crowbar, it's something like a crowbar, I guess. It's a wrench. Good enough melee weapon. We're going to do some RNG manipulation. If we can jump over this couch, I think we got it. Yeah, oh, never mind. If you do it right, that little splicer will run towards you. It saves like half a second. Okay, and we're going to give a shout out here. Okay, we're going to do this trick, then we're going to give a shout out to Smurfy for the absolute worst trick in this whole run. I mean, it's like a good trick, but it's also the worst trick because it's super annoying, and we're doing it right here. So this little save, load, cutscene, electrobolt trick we're doing, it's awful. So we get to skip a huge amount of cutscenes. Oh, are we not going to hit this door? Is that what's happening? There we go. Nailed it. First try. Look at that. So yeah, so we got that electrobolt. You can see that I obviously have the electrobolt, but it skipped the cutscene of us getting the electrobolt. So it's kind of weird, right? So what's happening for the rest of this whole entire level, the game is trying to suck us into that gatherer's garden to trigger that cutscene. So we have to do this weird, really annoying hopping mechanic for the whole rest of the level. Thank God it doesn't last for the rest of the run. It's just for this level. But yeah, we can all give Smurfy a collective thanks for that. Like, it undoubtedly saves an enormous amount of time, but also makes the run, at least this part of the run, like super annoying, kind of tedious. It's not the worst thing I've ever experienced, but it is certainly tedious. So let's see if we can get this elevator first try. Oh, I had a little bit of a leg spike. Oh, it's a leg spike for the win, huh? Alright, so this elevator's a bit annoying to jump into, even when you're not getting tiny little leg spikes. Oh, there we go. But we got in there. It's kind of like, with the way that the game is trying to suck you into that gatherer's garden, it's really hard to hop into this small little space in this elevator. And I mean, like, if you got the feel for it, it's not so bad. But I got like a weird tiny little leg spike. That's just a thing that happens in this game, and it just happened at an inopportune time as I was hopping into that elevator. So I just made it a teensy bit tougher for me. Not the end of the world. Nothing to get too upset about, but enough to where it was an extra challenge. All right, we're gonna go get our first gun here. There we go. Can we hop through here easy enough? Oh, not first try at least. This hop can be kind of annoying. It's not super bad, but it can be kind of annoying. Another thing where, like, since the game is trying to suck us into that cutscene, it makes the maneuvering, the movement in this level a little bit annoying. So we're gonna do another little save load thing right here, and we're just gonna skip a whole bunch of cutscenes by doing this. Again, it has something to do with the way we save, load, and manipulate the data here. But yeah, we can skip past a whole bunch of cutscenes by doing this. We just have to keep hopping around as that gatherer's garden is trying to suck us in here the whole time. But all right, there we go. Yeah, we probably just right there skip like a minute and a half of cutscene. Oh, I missed her. Oh well, that's fine. We'll keep going. She's not so important. We don't need to kill her. Oh, that guy jumped right past me too. That's some mad loots that I'm missing out on. It's not the end of the world. It'd be nice to have fat loots, but you know, you don't get fat loots. It happens. Alright, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna trigger this little gate to shut, and then we're gonna come over here and hopefully not miss this splicer over here. And we didn't miss her. Good, alright. You gotta shoot her. It makes it much more difficult if you don't shoot her. We're gonna zap those people in that pool. So we have 2 waves of splicers that we gotta kill. That's wave 1. If you can kill them up here, it's a little better because you trigger the end of the waves a little faster, but it's easier said than done. Yeah, we didn't get it. Oh well. Usually, I feel like you don't. Alright, we're gonna come and just kind of hover on this platform, and we're gonna zap the door at the end of the level. So it's kind of a weird thing where we can zap the exit of the level, and it'll end the level immediately. However, if we run towards it, it triggers this big cutscene that lasts like 2 or 3 minutes. So we can skip that whole cutscene literally by just zapping the door, and the level's done, and we don't have to watch that cutscene. We don't have to worry about it. But there we go. That's like the intro level there. Now we're on to Medical Pavilion. So the first thing that we're doing here in Medical Pavilion is that we're gonna hack this security bot that's on the ground. You have to. You just can't not do it. As long as it's a fresh load of Bioshock, this hack sequence will always be the same, so we can do it real quick, right like this. Oops, right there, and right there. There we go. But let's say I did that hack sequence now. If I were to restart the game and like do a new run, that hack sequence would be different. Oh, wow, that was quite the long lag spike there. And like I say, it can just happen. You just gotta play through it. Usually they're pretty short. Sometimes they're long like that. We're gonna bust this glass. We're gonna grab the machine gun and hit that little swoosh. We'll shoot a couple enemies here. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. We're going to trigger this ghost sequence here. And after that, we got a little bit of a timer until this door opens. We can come take care of another enemy or 2 if we need to. There we go. They shan't be bothering us anymore. We'll open the door there, and now the little timer's done. We're going to grab some loot from this container. Some fat loot. It's always a good thing to do. We're going to get the armor-piercing rounds. Oh, I thought I missed them for a second. We'll get them all ready to go here on our pistol. And we're going to go get our Incinerate. Our Incinerate is going to be super useful. Not even as a deterrent for the enemies, but it's going to help us set up some death warps so that we can die and respawn in certain areas faster than we normally would be able to. Super useful. One of the 2 important plasmids that we get in this game. The other one would be telekinesis. Incinerate and telekinesis become very important. Alright, we'll get rid of those fools. And speaking of Incinerate, we'll start using it now. We're going to melt these guys. We're going to get them out of our way. We're also going to pick up this audio diary right here. This audio diary becomes very important for some dialogue manipulation that we got going on. That's a pretty big part of the run here. Alright, so now we have our telekinesis. We have our Incinerate. Those are our two big plasmids. So Incinerate is mainly used just to deal damage to ourselves. Telekinesis is the big damage dealer. Telekinesis is super OP as far as plasmids go. Does tons of damage. Whoop. Oh, I thought I messed up that corner hop, and I was right. Oh well, we'll go not the corner hop route this time. We'll pretend we didn't just mess that up. Alright. I think you can hear them getting burnt alive behind me. We're going to get our armor-piercing rounds for our pistol. We're going to get our telekinesis. We're going to make sure we're topped off on health, and we're going to grab this little chest here. We'll go up on top of it. We'll do a quick save so that we don't mess anything up, and we're going to do a fling. We can fling over the walls, and that's useful in a whole bunch of different situations in this game. Grab this guy's grenade, bust that wall open early. We got our armor-piercing rounds out. Oh, little lag spike again there. Got our armor-piercing rounds out for this machine. Boom, boom. We can move on. Boom. Put some fire down. We want to get ourselves ready for a death warp, so we're going to start losing our health here. I could be a little lower. Oh, there we go. That's where I want to be. Pretty much ready to die. Alright, so we can trigger this fight early by... Oh, don't do that to me, Buck. Oh, I'm... Sorry. Concentrating. I had to do a slow route. I missed the initial fight. There we go. We got him. That wasn't bad. I was a little slow on the rotation. We got like the slow rotation on Dr. Simon there. That's just because I couldn't get that ammo that I was trying to yeet at him. I couldn't get it set up exactly the right way that I wanted to. Took me a little extra time, but it was worth it to make sure that I did it correct. Alright, so we're going to lower our health here and get ready for another death warp. And we're going to go do it boink, right here. There we go. Death warp in this spot, and we can get out of this level. We got the key from Dr. Simon. It took us a little longer. We had to wait for the slow rotation, but we got it. It was worth it to go for the slow rotation. Oh, uh-oh. I don't have any. Here we go. We should be fine. Alright, here we are. That was it for Medical Pavilion. Not too bad, that went pretty clean. Now onto Neptune's Bounty. Here we go. So this level is unique. Most levels start out as your character can see what's happening, but this level you can start moving as the screen is black here, so you just have to kind of strafe to the right and know where you need to be moving towards. We're going to fight a big daddy here and rescue a little sister. We usually not so much caring about those during the run, but this one triggers a very specific glitch coming up, so we want to make sure that we kill him because it helps us take care of the glitch. Oh, he's almost dead. Oop. And we'll rescue her. Oop. Press the wrong button again. Come on, come on. There we go. Alright. It took me a second. That was kind of a slow Big Daddy fight. But it's fine. We did it. We did it just fine. We'll try to move towards the door while it's all white like this. I feel like I am... Yep, there we go. For the most part, I made my way there. We're going to bust down this machine. I might have to grab it. Oh, oh. Can I make it over? Oh, we're going to go the long way. We're going to go the long way. I missed my corner hop. It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We're going to try to hit this invisible hitbox. This enemy has an invisible hitbox. Oh, let me grab that thing again. Oh, am I missing it? We might have a slow rotation here. That's alright. It won't be the end of the world. We'll just lose a little bit of time here. I think I missed with that. There we go. I missed with that that turret bot that I was throwing at. I didn't quite hit the way that I intended to. So we lost probably like a handful of seconds, but we'll make it just fine. We want to grab this barrel. There we go. All right, we're gonna do a fling in the air here. There we go. We're getting the dialogue we want there. All right, we're gonna do a quick save here. I just want to make sure that this dialogue was playing. There we go. That's kind of a tough fling. I made it look easy, but it actually is kind of tough, but we're good. We're going to bust up some locks here with our pistol. Oh, there we go. We got it. Nice. And we're going to get our camera. Hopefully we can get some early camera research. It's not the hardest trick in the world, but it's also an easy enough trick to mess up, so we'll see. That was a goofy jump. We got it. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get. Oh no, I wasn't quite fast enough. I might have to practice that trick some more. If you wiggle your camera over and take a picture real quick, you can get some extra camera research off of that particular splicer there. But basically, excuse me, we have to take a picture of 3 spider splicers, and that first spider splicer that we just took a picture of him, if you do it quick enough, you can make him count as two different camera researches. But I didn't do it quite fast enough, so we have to spend a little extra time getting that third. Not the end of the world. It's just another thing you gotta do. But yeah. We get ready for a death warp here. We're gonna lose some life. And we're ready. All we gotta do is go die in the corner right over here. And not a second before. Boom, we're good. Alright, and we're pretty much getting to the point where we can start getting ready to get out of Neptune's Bounty here. We're going to knock on the door, we're going to grab our grenade launcher, and get ready for some dialogue manipulation right there. There's certain, doors that are going to be locked until specific pieces of dialogue are finished, and we can skip past that by playing audio dialogues. Rather, at certain points. So that's what we're doing there. Alright, so we did a weird thing where we, put this particular weapon, the grenade launcher, we set it down, we telekinesed it into this area. Oh, there we go. But yeah, when we entered into this area, they take all our weapons away, but if you telekinesis a weapon in here, you can sort of grab it with you. There we go. So we want to make sure we kill this one spot. We do a little RNG manipulation. We stand in this specific spot, facing in this specific direction, so that Peach there spawns exactly where we want him to. Yeah, that's a thing. We'll melt that ice. We'll get our shotgun ready. I like to use my shotgun here. Not everybody likes to use the shotgun, but that's my favorite weapon for this upcoming part. For busting a lock up here. Yeah, that was alright. That wasn't too terrible. It was not bad at all. Alright, here we are. This is kind of like a short level. Like, basically just like a connector level. It just has a little bit of dialogue and cutscene, not a whole lot of action. We'll be on to the next level in just a second here. You gotta hop up to this little platform. We use vertical sync, and for some reason using vertical sync causes that platform to be really wonky. So you have to hop up it, otherwise you like crawl up it at a snail's pace. It's kind of goofy. I will bust this lock, and then we're gonna sneak out under this door. Did I get it? I didn't get it. That's alright. That's alright. It happens. Alright, so we're gonna do a little quick save trick. We're gonna use quick save and the use item button, and while this scene's happening, we're holding in the back movement button to make that door open up, or to make us sneak under that door before it closes shut on us, and we can exit this door significantly earlier and not have to watch all the cutscenes that are going on. The sub, no. There we go. On to Arcadia. We pretty much almost skip entirely past this level. You'll see. We do a fling over a trigger. It's really nifty. The geometry in this little intro area can be kind of weird, so you gotta just be aware of how you're moving. It's not the worst thing, but it's just a thing to be aware of. We get our camera out. We don't do an enormous amount of camera research in the game, but we do want to do it on these thuggish splicers, because they will give us a permanent speed boost. And this is our first thuggish splicer right here. We can get some camera research with the first one, but we're going to get the rest of it with that one. And we'll grab one of those boxes. You probably didn't see it, but there was a box there that I grabbed specifically, the one that I have in front of me right now. But this box is going to help us to, fling over the triggers in this map. Oh, uh-oh. I dropped my box. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Sometimes it likes to get lost. It happens. Oh, hi, Thuggish Splicer. We'll hop right over this way, past this Big Daddy. We're going to set this box up the way that we need it. Right here. That looks like it could be good. Boom. Alright, we'll go ahead and do a quick save here and see what we got. This looks like it could be okay. Let's do this fling and see what it's got for us. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're good. Alright, we made it. We jumped over the trigger. Normally when you move this way, or when you look this way, the exit to the level closes off and you have to go through a whole bunch of stuff before you can exit out of the level. We jumped right over that trigger. We're not even going to worry about it. We just exit the level. We don't need to worry about that nonsense. And here we are in Fort Frolic. Fort Frolic is another level that we basically just skip entirely past. So here we go. It's a little dark. We can start moving while things are a little dark. We're going to grab the suitcase here, and we're going to use this suitcase to just boost ourselves right over another barrier. This is not a trigger we're jumping over, but a barrier this time. Do another quick save just when things go wonky. There we go. There we go. We made it. And we'll jump. Hopefully we do this part right, and it should be the end of the level pretty much right. Oh, there. There we go. That wasn't bad. That worked out pretty good. And here we are in Hephaestus. This might be potentially the most annoying level in the game. There's a lot of death warps that we do in this level, like 3 or 4, so there's a lot of room for things to go wrong, but I don't know, it's not the worst thing. It's kind of annoying, but it's not the worst thing.
we have a quick second?
We do have a quick second. Go ahead.
Okay, it's just to thank everybody and remind you that you're watching BSG Online. We are the Benelux Speedrunner, and we are raising money for the Red Cross. Due to the situation surrounding COVID-19, we're currently doing our first BSG Online event with streamers from both the Benelux and the rest of the world, bringing you entertainment during the lockdown. Thank you very much indeed for your generous donations. We've currently raised €778 for the Red Cross, and another €22 would see us hit the €800 barrier. So let's see if we can do that at the end of this run.
That's pretty awesome. Big shout out to everybody who's doing any donations. That's really great. Donating money towards a really good cause, especially like he said in this time of a global pandemic. That's just a really great cause for you guys to be putting your money towards. So, big shout out to anybody who's willing to donate some money in this time of need. All right, we'll send a grenade after these fools so they get out of my way, and we can hop through this area. Boom, that worked out just fine. I'm gonna put some fire down here for anybody who might be trying to follow me. It happens. We're also gonna get our grenades ready. We're gonna fight some big daddies. We fight big daddies in this level. That's the theme of this level. So here's one. Oh, I'm gonna fight an extra grenade because this splicer is gonna eat up one of my grenades. That's all right. We got it. We got it. Now we're gonna shoot that thing so it just doesn't mess with us. And we're gonna get our grenade launcher out again because we're gonna fight potentially another big daddy right here. Let's see. I don't see one up here. Maybe there's one. Oh, there we go. And we got our big daddy. That's fine. Here, we're gonna put him right over there. That works out just fine. And we're gonna try not to lose all of our health here. And we can start losing our health after we grab this thing. There we go. Let's start losing some health. Alright, we've used our invincibility frames. I know this for a fact, so now we can get ready to die. I'm gonna blast that because I'm gonna pick up some health kits later. We want to get ready for a death warp. We're getting ready for it here. It's happening. It's happening. I'm gonna collect this audio diary and go into this corner. And as we're dying, I'm gonna play an audio diary just to do some audio dialogue manipulation. There we go. We got our death warp. We got the nitroglycerin we needed. We got that audio diary. We can start collecting some supplies. Oops, like this. We need that. We need that. We need more Big Daddy parts. We need another ion container. We'll get all our supplies. We'll get all our supplies here. We're going to start getting ourselves ready for another death warp. We're going to lose a whole bunch of health. There we go. We got all the health loss that we needed. And we're going to do another death warp right up on this thing. There we go. That feels right. Oh, that might not have been right for the ideal. Oh no, that was good. That was good. We got our ideal death warp there. That was good. You probably can't tell. There's a certain distinguishing thing that I'm looking for with our death warps, but I got it. All right. We're gonna come over this way, and we gotta collect a couple more supplies. One more ionic gel container. Bonk. There it is. We need 2 more Big Daddy pieces, but we got one right there. And we got one right here. And we're good. We got all the supplies we need. We're going to go ahead and get ready for a death warp. We're going to get ready to blast our EMP, and we're going to get ready to get out of this level. We're ready for a death warp. Let's finish building this thing. We got all our supplies. Let's do a death warp. There we go. And now we're going to do a hop. We're going to do a hop through the middle of this level. As long as nobody's going to bother me here. Put that down there. Let me just do a quick save, just real quick, just in case something goes wonky. Oh, that was a weird jump. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. That was better. There we go. Come on, let me hop up there. There we are. So we're gonna hop through the middle of this level. Whee! We're gonna hop here, and we're gonna trigger this thing, and we can jump down here and do a death warp. There we go. Perfect. Now we can get out of this level. We built our bomb. We activated our EMP thing. Now we're going to get out of here. We can get our explosive ammo ready for it. We'll pick up a first aid kit because that can't hurt. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? There we go. Grenade launcher activated. There's going to be some people that are going to try to body block us, so we're just going to launch a grenade. right up into their faces. Right here, right here. This guy right here. Boom. Sorry, guy. It had to be this way. There we go. We had to hit some people that were body blocking us. They kind of got in our way. Usually it's not that bad. Actually, they're being kind of mean to us that time. But we got through them. We got through them without too much trouble. And then we get out of the chaotic level that is Hephaestus. It's a lot. That level's a lot. There's a lot going on there. But we did you know, whatever. Okay. Rapture Central Control is another weird one. It's kind of like another like small in-betweensy level. But we're going to do some cool tricks here. We're going to play a radio message here. Oop, there we go. And then we're going to like trigger the door to go back to the previous level. But we're going to sneak out before it has a chance to trap us into that room. And we can do some really weird level warping stuff here. So there's an invisible wall behind me. And we're going to do some platforming to jump over this invisible wall. There we go. We got it. So we're not supposed to be up in this area quite yet, but we jumped over an invisible wall because we're tricky like that. I'm going to bust this out. We're going to do some audio dialogue manipulation here. What? There we go. Open this door. It's unlocked for us now because we did the things. We're going to do another audio dialogue thing, and we're going to sneak out of this level and activate this cutscene before it warps us out. Okay. So here we are going back to the previous level because of some really silly trickery that we're doing, and as soon as it lets us, we're going to go back to RCC where we just were. So what we can do here is we're bypassing a whole bunch of cutscenes, like minutes and minutes of cutscenes that we don't have to watch because of this silly little trick. So here we go. So we're gonna grab this nitroglycerin, or not nitroglycerin, this napalm here, rather. This napalm is gonna help us to jump over a barrier coming up here in just a second. Right over here. So hopefully this thing gets set down real nice and easy for us, and it wants to lay down exactly the way. Oh, you know what? That's probably good enough. It's not exactly straight on, but probably good enough. We're gonna hop over a locked door here. Oh, not quite the right jump. Let's load that quick save. All right, here we go. Oh, there we go. Second try, not too terrible. Do another save load shenanigans here that's going to allow us to skip past a bunch of cutscenes. There we go. Move on past. We'll interact with this thing and listen to some audio dialogue. And as soon as it lets us get back in control, we'll do some audio dialogue manipulation. We'll skip past all this stuff. Again, minutes of dialogue that we can just skip past.
Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Oh goodness, watch your language there. So here we are with some audio dialogue manipulation that allows us to skip a large portion of dialogue, and we can just move on to the next level here. Oh, hi, little sisters. They lead us down into a booby trap. How neat. How rude. Alright, here we are on Olympus Heights. We gotta talk with Tenenbaum a little bit. Tenenbaum is the lady who's been helping us potentially save these little sisters. She's as much of a good guy as you're gonna meet in the city of Rapture. She's got her own flaws, but overall she's a good person. She's trying to redeem herself from some past mistakes. Life's tough, you know. We can do some dialogue manipulation here. And we can also literally steal candy from a child. That's mine. Hey! Sorry. I wanted both those candy bars, and now they're mine. And they're not yours anymore. And I like to hop on these little sisters to try to show my dominance. They try to bounce you off. I think my largest number of bounces is 8. That's my record for number of bounces I get before I get completely bucked off. trying to jump on their heads. It happens. We're gonna see if I can make this jump. You can jump on top of her head from this little spot. This is a tough jump. We'll see. I've only done it twice. We'll see what we can do. Right now, here. Oh, no, I failed it big time. I'm sorry, guys. I failed it. I'm not worthy of your praise. Alright. Jump over here. Move on up to this area. We're gonna get this little wheel, this little cog. We got it. We got it. Start turning this wheel here. Alright, we can crawl through here. We can start carrying on with the rest of this level here. Alright. There's another weird little warping technique here where we're going to play an audio diary. We're going to play Say Hi to Ryan here. It's a long one. We're going to activate that door and we're going to exit out of that door before it closes. We're going to move on.
Good time for a quick donation?
Yeah.
Okay, we've received €10 from Freeland1787, who says, thanks for having me on the Castlevania 2 run. That was earlier on in the marathon. So thank you very much, Freeland, for that generous donation. And that leaves us within €12 of the 800 target. So let's see if we can get that met. That would be absolutely fantastic.
That's pretty awesome. Also, just throwing it out there, I was watching the Castlevania 1 and Castlevania 2 speedruns earlier today. Well, I had some time available to watch it, and those were awesome. I love watching some Castlevania stuff. Yeah, those were both good runs. Good job to all the runners who did the Castlevania stuff. Love watching that stuff. Also, wow, we're pretty close to hitting our goal there. We'll definitely hit that. That's awesome. Good job to everybody who's donating. Very happy about that. That's the reason why we do this. Good job to everybody who's throwing some donations out there and helping us reach that goal. I feel like, I mean, at this point, it seems like, I don't want to jinx it, but it seems like we'll blow that goal out of the water. So that's, everybody should be proud of that. That's awesome. Okay, we're coming up to a point here where we're almost done with this level. We're going to do some more weird, trickery where we're going to warp out of this level a little early by collecting this and just playing an audio diary. There we go. And it'll warp us out of this level. But yeah, no, for real, awesome. Everybody who's donating some cash monies and getting us closer to that goal, that's awesome. Good job, everybody. Okay, so here we're on Apollo Square. This level's pretty short and sweet and to the point. We got such a tiny amount of health that's perfect. You want to have not a lot of health at this point. It's good to have less health. The reason is that we're going to want to do a death warp coming up, and we can sort of be in real good control of our health as long as we are at a lower amount, which seems kind of weird, but the lower amount of health you have, the more control you have in this particular level. So we'll freeze this person. We'll freeze you. If you need to take more damage, you can leave them unfrozen, but I'm at such a low amount of health that I don't need any extra damage taken from them, so we're good. You can even launch some grenades where you know they're going to explode next to you if you need some extra damage taken, but we don't have to worry about that. We're good. We're good. So we're going to do a corner hop, hopefully. We've been having apparently some trouble with corner hops today. There we go. We got it. We'll open up some doors quick with this. We'll throw that target dummy down so it doesn't attack me. We'll throw that target dummy down so it opens the door early. There we go. Get this, and we're ready to exit out of the level. We'll do a death warp here. And we should have already triggered our invincibility frame, so we should pretty much empty, or, yeah, die immediately here. There we go. There we go. We get out of here. We're almost done with this level already. We'll get out of here and we'll do the elevator trick. We'll blast all these people into pieces just because we can. We don't need to. Just do it because we can. Alright, so here we have an elevator that takes us down to the next level fairly quickly, but we can do it even faster by jumping down the broken elevator and just falling to the next level rather than riding a long, boring elevator all the way down. Who has time for that crap? Not me. There we go. We'll just fall right down and just exit out early. That's the way that we really should do it, I feel like. Take this person out. Bonk. Oh, look at you. Done. Done. Alright. Now we're on to Last Chance Kid. Point Prometheus. This is another level that we're pretty much going to skip all the way through. Does the elevator trick involve an elevator? Oddly enough, no it doesn't. No, that's a lie. It definitely does. It definitely does involve an elevator. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Who would have guessed, right? Who would have guessed? Didn't mean to shoot that crossbow into the glass in front of me. It didn't hurt anything, so let's call that a bonus crossbow shot. That's bonus for you guys. I did that special for you guys. On purpose, even. Maybe. Maybe I did it on purpose. Maybe it was an accident. How can we ever really know for sure? Alright, so we're going to grab this little explodey barrel. It just helps to take care of these little security bots that are flying around so they don't harass us later on. It doesn't make a huge difference. It's just kind of annoying. It's just kind of nice so that they don't annoy you, rather. Alright, there we go. As soon as the door opens, boom. Well, I think we got both of them knocked out. That makes that easier. Alright, so we're going to set things up in such a way. We want this to cover about a quarter of that circle. That's good. We're going to make it so we're right about there. That's a good enough spot to save it. And we'll hopefully do this first try. Oh, that might have been it. I think we're good. First try. Not bad. Not bad. So there's a trigger that we're hopping over. Normally there's a trigger that locks you in place while that cutscene plays. And the door shuts. And you're locked out of the next level until you take care of a handful of objectives. But we're able to hop over that barrier and just skip right on over to the next level. Last Chance Kid. What a wonderful skip. So we're going to bonk on that and get this little sister to come out of her little hidey hole.
Let me know when you've got a second.
Yeah, go ahead. We got a little bit of time here.
Okay, fantastic. We have received a €12 donation from you know who it is, who says, consider the goal completed. And with that, we have got €800 raised for the Red Cross. Thank you so much for all your generous donations. It really is appreciated. Keep going, keep going.
That's awesome. Good job, everybody. Round of applause for everybody. That's good job. You guys, we met our goal. That's awesome. Anything from here is just bonus success. That's really great. Good for you guys. So here's this little RNG manipulation. Depending on how we set up the beginning part of this level, determines whether or not this little sister will start running or walking, and that can, determine whether you save or lose about a minute worth of time. We got her to run, which means that we set everything up just fine, which it can kind of feel a little RNG-ish if you don't know how it works, but we got it. We got it. I don't get it every time. Usually I do, but not every time. Here we go. So this level is interesting. We basically just protect this little sister while she gathers from the... Oh, interesting. You dodged my attack. There we go. Wow. You have a lot of life there, kiddo. Alright. Yeah, we just protect her while she's gathering this atom. Wow, you guys have a weirdly large amount of health. You just not want to die. Sorry. Third time's a charm. We're protecting this little sister from all of these splicers as she tries to gather atom. And it's going to be 6 splicers each time that she gathers atom, and she does it a total of 3 times. So it's just 3 times that she gathers atom, and that we have to protect her from waves of enemies. Let's see if I can get my little sister warps. I've been having trouble with these lately. Oh, I think it was too late on it. If I did it right, she'll appear right next to me as soon as we turn right here. No, I didn't do it quite right. That's fine. It just caused her to move towards you a little bit faster. So we're going to do a quick save in just a second here, because the game has a small chance of soft locking us. Here, we'll do a quick save right now. Alright, hopefully it won't give us any trouble, but we got a quick save there just in case the game wants to give us trouble, so we'll be nice and safe. We'll put down some proximity mines, blast some of these fools if they try to get... Oh wow, proximity mine didn't do nothing against her, I guess. Wow, I'm having some trouble with these splices. They're extra crispy today, extra tough. We'll collect some more proximity grenades. We're gonna want those. Those proximity mines are gonna come in useful. Just make sure we're topped off. We're not gonna worry about explosives, because apparently the explosives are just not being kind to us today. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. I see Adam, Mr. B. I was gonna say, are we missing a splicer? What's happening here? There we go. Oh, there you go. She's ready. See if we can get our other little sister warp to work. I feel like I didn't set up quite right. Yeah, we didn't set up quite right, but that's okay. She's still moving pretty quick. We'll be just fine. We got some steel tip bolts. That's very good. We need some steel tip. We need 3 steel tip bolts for this next part coming up. We got 3 splicers that are going to be hiding out under the water. How long have they been hiding out under the water? Who really knows? All I know is that they're hiding out under the water by the time I get there. Has it been seconds? Has it been minutes? Has it been hours? How long have these splicers been hiding out under the water? Nobody really knows. But they're going to pop up in just a second, and we'll take care of them. We'll make quick work of them. Here they are. How long have they been hiding under the water here? It's a question we all ask ourselves at one point. Alright, we got it. We got it. It's not the end of the world, only the end of Rapture. That's right. That's right. Alright, so here, I think this little sister warp I'm a little better at. We can get this one. We do a little bit of damage. We stop for a second. We grab that. We blow up that, and she should be... Oh, yeah. We got her to warp right next to us that time. That's the one that I'm good at. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I saw a splicer there a second ago. Time to go, Mr. B. You go ahead and start looting that corpse there, kiddo. There we go. This is the last body that we need to loot for the little sister. So it's the last time that we have to protect her. Otherwise, we're almost pretty much done with this level. Oh, there's one. Got her. Oh, there's 2. I'm pretty sure I didn't even hit that splicer, but she died, so that's fine. Boom, got you. Boom, got you. Got him. That's all of them. We should be good. She's gonna get up and start moving. I think. There we go. Alright, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure. This one's playing possum. And now he's up. Alright. We got it. We got it. Don't be a slowpoke. She's gonna run up in front of us, and she's gonna activate this next, this Big Daddy. Oh, we're a little low on grenades. Do I have any trap bolts? We got some trap bolts. We can bust it out with some trap bolts. She's gonna go open the door to the next area. She's probably opening the door now. Open up some trap spear ammo. Oh, hi. Okay, you're not dead yet. There we go. That should do the trick. And we're good. Got that bouncer out of the way. Our sister is opening doors. We're good. The timing was good. Nice. Alright. We want 6 proximity mines, and we want at least like 3 or 4 regular grenades. We only have 1 at the moment, but we're going to get a whole bunch here in just a second. Grenades! Getting all the grenades and all the other loot. You don't need like half of these loots. You really just need 6 proximity grenades and then like 3 or 4 regular grenades. That's all you really need. But yeah, we're we're creeping up on the end of the run here. We got probably about 1.5 to 2 minutes left, and we'll be done. So I'll give you a good countdown when we're getting close here. That little sister gave us a little syringe we picked up off of her, which is fine. Alright, we got 10 frag grenades and 6 proximity grenades. Just fine. That's all that we need. And this fight should take about 1.5 here. We're almost done with this run. We're getting close. This is a 3-phase fight. So the first 2 phases, we're going to kill him instantly by placing 3 proximity grenades on the ground right where he's going to land. So he'll die instantly as soon as he lands for the first 2 phases. And then for the 3rd phase, we're just going to hit him up with 3 or 4 grenades. And then we'll be done. But like I said, I'll give you a countdown when we're getting close to end time here. Betrayal, kid. We got our proxy grenades out. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna bust these down right where he's gonna land. 3 for the first 2 phases. 1, 2, 3. We'll get ready for the next phase. Yeah. Boom. All right, he's dead. Phase 1. We'll we're not even gonna wait for him to respawn. We're gonna start reloading our ammo before we hit this next thing. So he's gonna die. We're gonna go up. We're gonna poke him again. There we go. And so the next time we poke him like this will be the end of the run. So we got just a few seconds left here. Like I said, I'll give you a countdown, but we're real close. Alright, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is the end of the run. There we go. That, my friends, is Bioshock. Any percent. I was actually... That like felt like a fairly clean run, but I was actually like 3 minutes over my PB. So you wouldn't have known it by watching it, but that was actually kind of like a dirty run. But it felt and it looked smooth enough, so the Bioshock any percent category is fairly competitive. And that wasn't necessarily a terrible run, but yeah, we were significantly under my PB. All you want for Christmas is a syringe. Well, guess what? They're cheap. You won't have too much trouble finding them, man. Everybody needs insulin shots. You can get syringes on the cheap, homie. All right, good job, you mad lad. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for letting me run my game. I appreciate it. Bioshock is all the Bioshock games. Bioshock 1, 2, and Infinite are all pretty fun games with a fairly friendly learning curve. So if anybody out there is looking for some new speed run to learn, the Bioshock ones aren't bad. Bioshock 1 and 2 are a little bit more fast paced. Bioshock Infinite tends to be a lot of hurry up and wait while you watch cutscenes, but they're all very good. Real quick before I sign off, I just want to give another shout out to some of my Bioshock buddies. Like I say, Guillermo, who has the world record in any percent here. Very good runner. KPC, who taught me most of what I know. KPC Zombie is an awesome runner. Some of my Bioshock Infinite buddies, Waffles and Toasted Mildly, awesome runners. Definitely check them out if you want to see more Bioshock stuff. Otherwise, the very last shout out I'll give out is to Smurfy, who discovered the awful Electrobolt skip. Curses be to him. Also, what a wonderful trick because it skips a lot of time. It's just awful. Alright, thank you very much for letting me run my game. Also, super cool everybody who threw in some donations and we reached our goal. Very cool. Keep them donations going. Otherwise, I'll sign off. Take it easy. I'm running up here on like... Yeah, we're like getting up on like 24 hours without sleep, so I'm going to go crash. You folks have a wonderful day. We'll catch y'all later.
Before you go, we
Yeah.
received another donation for you.
Let's hear it.
Another 20 euros from Official Waffles.
Nice.
Who says, I know I said 15 for a new PB, but you did great while explaining the glitches, and you even finished the run, so 20 euros seems well spent.
They even finished. That's an inside joke. I appreciate that, Waffles. I do appreciate that. All right, man. You guys take it easy. Thank you very much again for the donations, and we'll catch y'all later.
Thank you very much for Benedict.
And Mr. Mustache also is somebody that I follow on Twitch. I was actually very surprised to see him and following up my run, which is awesome. Everybody, enjoy Mr. Mustache. Super Mario 64, great run, great speed runner. You guys are in for a treat. I hope you guys enjoy. Take it easy.